Great that you're taking time to do this session, friends. Welcome. In this session, we're going to focus on learning to heal, to bring inner healing using the power of the mind and using the power also of the breath and bringing awareness to certain parts where you want the healing to happen. As some of you might already know how strong, first of all, the mind can be in how your body is functioning. So maybe you've read some things about it. I would highly recommend, for instance, one book which is called Mind Over Medicine. I would highly recommend reading this book. It's all about the placebo effect, all about how your mind creates such a very strong impact on your physical body, but also the rest of your reality. So one example, I give you just one example, which is really powerful. They did research on this. For instance, people that needed a knee surgery. So what they did with one group of people, they cut open, they brought them all under narcosis. They cut open the knee. With one, they actually took a little bit of tissue out and they did all that was needed to fix that knee again, and then they stitched it up, and then the person came out of narcosis all good again. With the other group, they also cut it open, but they just splashed some water in it. They didn't do anything else. Then they closed it up again, and then the person also woke up. It turned out that the same amount of people in both groups had reoccurring problems later on, and the same amount of people was healed. So just by making the mind believe that there's actually something happening, something being fixed, the healing also actually happened for the same amount of people. Now, there's a lot of different other research about this. I won't bother you with this now, but it's really interesting to see the power of the mind. What we are going to do is learning to train the mind to sense a state of wellness, of inner peace, of healing, and send it into the rest of the body as well. One very important thing to understand, I will do a little bit of theory in the session as well, is when there is a certain pain somewhere in the body, it's a mechanism for healing. Pain is part of a healing process. We have learned very much to avoid pain, to avoid suffering, but learning to cooperate with the pain that you might have from a certain injury, because it is life telling you to put your attention to a certain place. So let's keep a very simple example. When you have a certain cut somewhere and you feel a pain, what on a deeper level you can start to do is start to, for instance, close your eyes. First of all, you have to maybe wrap something around it to stop it bleeding, but if it's not bleeding too much, and if nothing is too bad, to bring your awareness to that center. It's like where the awareness goes, the energy flows. I explain that a lot in the Qigong course that I teach also, and other courses as well. That you can start to bring the awareness to that area. That you start to bring healing to that area. Now, for some of you, you might think, well, I don't believe in all that stuff. There is a lot of wonderful research being done on this. Search for it yourself. That by the power of intention and the power of attention, you can bring growth into certain parts of the body. Now, also in life, for instance, we have lived our life with certain emotional pains. And this emotional pain maybe was there first to bring attention to certain aspects of your life, to bring healing. But because of so many weeks or months or years, we've tried to push the pain away, not bringing the proper attention to that area so that there can be healing. We've been pushing it away. The pain becomes stronger, starts to accumulate, and it becomes such a strong part, great part of us, that pain in our life, that it takes our whole life. So instead of learning to live life, and as children already to learn this, that if there is pain, it's not something you have to push away, to ignore. It's learning to bring the right state of accepting awareness to that, so that transformation and healing can take place in a part of your life, or a part of your physical body. Okay. Now, what we are going to start off within this session is to set our intention. Now, every one of us maybe has some part of their lives where they want a bit more growth, or they want healing, or maybe on a physical level, on their body, they want some healing in a certain place. To take a little moment to sit with a couple of nice breaths and the eyes closed, to set your intention that you want health, growth and wisdom in our lives. So take a moment to sit with the eyes closed. Take a couple of nice deep breaths in through the nose, and if you want, out through the mouth. So with just 3 more very slow, calm breaths. Expanding with the breath in, bring your awareness here and now. Exhale, loosen up a little bit more. As you keep the eyes closed, first important thing is to bring acceptance. Bring acceptance to however your state of body is, however your state of heart, your state of mind, your state of life, to sit for a moment and feel acceptance, like, okay, I feel this or that, or like that is my life now, I accept it. So by accepting, for some time you start to connect with it. And once you connect, you can start to recreate. For some more moments, feeling your state of body, whether it's loose, whether it feels strong, whether it feels a bit restless, whether it feels a bit weak or this or that, feeling it's okay. How does it actually feel? Take a moment to feel your state of mind, whether the mind is a little bit restless, whether it's easy to concentrate and you're in peace, or you're all over the place. Feeling like, that's my state of mind at this moment. That's all right. How does it actually feel? How is your state of mind? Like you make a little smile to the body, to the mind, whatever its state is. It's okay. Wonderful. How is your state of emotion, your state of heart? And again, without judging whether you feel uplifted, whether you feel a bit sad, whether you feel restless and agitated, it's all good. But how do you actually feel at this moment? Like with a bit of a deeper self, a higher self, you feel that state of heart and become okay with it with a little smile, like, that's okay. That's okay. Now for just 5 very calm, slow breaths, bring a state of being in which you feel you can start to nurture, in which you kind of ask life, this universe, this reality, God. You feel like, I want to bring energy, healing, harmony into my life. Like you smile a little bit, like wonderful. This harmony, inner peace, wellness, acceptance. Thank you. Thank you. There's a powerful secret in life. If you can be thankful for already things, even if they have not really happened yet, but you make it like a reality, like you feel already thankfulness for even before it happened, it will start to manifest in your life. All right? Wonderful, friends. So may we be guided with love, wisdom, inner peace and health in this session. Let's make it a beautiful one. We're gonna start off with doing a couple of nice movements. Again, a 5-minute warm-up, just to open up the blood flow, the nervous system, to wake up the body before we do some intense breathing, and then again reconnecting with mind, body and heart to start to bring healing back in our life. All right, let's get up into a standing position. Feet about hip width apart, rotating the hands, take a nice deep breath in, lengthen up, lean back a little bit, up and then out, and push the hands back, open the chest on the tip of the toes. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. Let's do this for 3 more nice deep breaths, all right? So that you open up the spine a bit, the respiratory system, the wrists, and oxygenating the body. One more time. Nice deep breath in. Now lengthen up, feet a bit closer together, interlock the fingers, push them out. On the breath out, come to one side. In, up, and out. In. Let's do this for 2 more breaths. Beautiful. Lengthen up. You inhale, exhale, hands down. Connect with your body. Feel the blood flow in the arms, the hands. Beautiful. Hands in the sides, chin down on the exhalation. Roll the head to one side and up on the inhalation. Chin up, exhale, head down. So rolling the head in nice big circles. Push the chin up as you do this. Don't just press the head back. It's about opening up the front side of the neck and the sides and the back side of the neck. Both directions. Beautiful. Just turn the head to left and right a couple of times. Wonderful. Left knee up, right elbow twisting and looking back. And like this a couple of times, the other side as well. Just twisting the spine as you also open up a little bit more of the buttock muscles, the hips. Beautiful. All right, just jumping out from side to side and then clapping with the hands above us. It's good to wake up and warm up the body a bit, all right? So join me in your own tempo. A couple more times like this. Keep going. Beautiful. All right, stepping out with the legs open, the arms wide open. Then turn the feet a little bit more outwards. Bending the knees, arms up. Nice deep breaths. Feel the blood flow has increased, right? Feel the heart rate has increased. The breath. 3 more breaths. Taking some strength. Beautiful. We come up, interlock the fingers behind you, feet parallel, arms over the head like this. Keep pushing the buttocks back and up, keep the back straight, and let the arms go over the body. Now for about 7 deep breaths. Really oxygenate the body, and with each breath out, let go a little bit more. Come a bit deeper into the pose. Three more breaths. Beautiful. Feels okay. With a straight spine, you come up. Good. One more time. Bending of the knees, because it's really good to start to bring strength in the hips and the back. Arms up. Wiggle the head a bit. Keep engaging pelvic floor muscles. Make a little mini smile. You can come up onto the tip of the toes if you want to make it more challenging. 3 more breaths. Beautiful. One more time, arms up. And legs straight, then coming again down. Make the legs a bit wider if you want. If you feel more comfortable with the hands on the floor, that's fine as well. But for about 9 deep breaths, you kind of surrender deeper and deeper into the pose. If you have lower back problems, keep your lower back straight. Pushing the buttocks back and up. With staying in this pose, for some of you, you can bend the right knee, for instance, come deep, and then do the same for the other side, the left knee. So you bend the right knee, the left leg goes straight, then come up and then bend the left knee, the right leg comes straight. Like this a couple of times just to bring a bit of movement. Beautiful. Now, slowly coming up. Stepping back, feel for a moment. You can close the eyes if you want. Feel the body, the blood flow, the breath. Just with something very simple like this, a simple exercise. You feel already that the leg muscles have opened up a little bit. You feel a bit more, maybe some tingling sensations in the finger, all very, very subtle, very light. If you maybe do some running in your daily life or other sports, sometimes take a moment to feel what is actually the effect on the body after doing strong physical exercise. It will really help to bring good connection between mind and body and to go easily into concentrated meditative state if you do this. Great. We're going to do one more warming up practice, which is to strengthen the spine a little bit from a laying down position. Laying down on the floor in snake pose, the arms in front of you, and then bring the legs up and the arms up. If this is too much for you, just bring one leg up for about 2 breaths and then the other leg up in the arms. Okay, so feel for yourself, but it's very important to strengthen the spine. Not just yoga is not just about creating flexibility and stretching. No, important is to do both, strengthening and stretching. If you want, you relax for a couple of breaths into this crocodile pose with the toes out, the legs a bit wider, the head down. And one more time, legs up, arms up. About 5 very slow breaths. Beautiful. Relax with the buttocks back, the big toes together, the knees a bit out, arms back. Taking 5 very calm, slow breaths like this. Beautiful. Slowly coming up. The sitting position, relax for a moment. The breath. While I will explain a little bit more about how to, in the right way, use pain and to how to make that an ability to create a channeling of your awareness and to bring healing into your life. So, first important thing to understand, if there is some form, let's say an emotional form of pain, the only way out is through kind of the gates of your awareness. You have to learn to completely accept it and to feel it, because trying to keep pushing it away, ignoring it, or distracting yourself with maybe certain eating habits or drugs or other addictions you might have, just to push the pain away, to forget about the pain. Learn to embrace it, to feel it, to become okay with it, because then it starts to be able to go out of your system. Otherwise, you're just keeping it in and it will start to accumulate more and more stronger. It's like something that starts to rot. You have to take it out of your system instead of trying to put layers and more blankets over it, but you keep it in your system. So learning to embrace the pain, and this is a great art, great skill if you can manage to do this in life, to learn to suffer. Now, in this session I'm talking maybe a lot about suffering, but the only thing that's keeping you away from feeling happy, to feeling fulfilled, to feeling completeness, this is already your quality as a human being. This is your pure quality, but you've accumulated so many layers around that pure quality, that shining soul, that you cannot get in connection with it anymore. So learn to peel off these layers that obscure the light of light within yourself, and learning to transform suffering and pain into acceptance, kindness, so that you will start to become able to grow more as a human being and to free yourself from these blockages with which you can start to feel connection with life and unity and oneness. All right? We're going to come into a sitting position and do a bit of stronger breathing first. Now you have done this maybe before already, this strong spinal breathing, and take it easy. We're going to do 3 rounds, but after each round taking a moment to let everything settle. After this round we're going to take about 10 minutes to let everything settle, but then after these 10 minutes then we're really going to go deeper within and start to bring healing into our and harmony and acceptance into our life. Now it's good to understand some things in our life, there is no cure for it, there is no healing for it. We have to learn to accept it, learn to become okay with it instead of keep struggling with it and keep creating duality and friction and maybe creating anger or resentment or frustration. Learn to accept it as a part of life. Yeah? On a physical level, this body in about 80 years from now, no one that is watching now, or me included, will be here still on this planet Earth. So this body will eventually go, but learn to create also acceptance with that it will fall apart someday, all right? Wonderful. That said, a beautiful session we're gonna have. Learn to do it with joy and kindness, sitting in a straight position. On the exhalation first, we're gonna slide the hands to the knees. So exhale completely, round the spine, chin down. Breathe in, chin up, hollow the spine, elbows back. Exhale. In and out. In and out. In and out. And keep going like this for about 5 more nice deep breaths. One more last full inhalation. And exhale halfway, or if you know what is Bahia Pranayama, then you do that. You exhale completely, but otherwise just stop the breathing for a moment with breath halfway out. Relax the face, feel the body through which there's so much sensations, constant flow of energy through the nervous system, through the body. Feel that as such. Whenever you want to breathe again, take a nice deep breath in, hold for 15 seconds. And with a little smile, feel that expansion, outward in all direction expansion. And then after 15 seconds, you relax the breath. Beautiful. Second round. We're going to do 21 breaths. Make sure you don't push yourself too much. If you suffer from some serious illness, or if you suffer from brain injury or epilepsy or heart problems, take it super nice and easy. Just do a couple of slow breaths. It's more about mindset. But otherwise, if you're okay, we're gonna do it strongly for 21 breaths. After your last full inhalation, you breathe out halfway. You just stop the breath for as long as you can. Or if you're familiar with this practice, exhale completely and apply these 3 locks in the body. Feel whatever is good for you. And then a full inhalation, hold for 10 seconds. I'll guide us through it. Exhale first. In. Going like this, breathing with the spine, moving the spine and opening the heart as you keep breathing like this with full, strong breaths. oxygenating the body. Another 8 breaths. Keep going. If you feel okay, with full power, starting to unblock, to open up the whole energy flow, open up the blood flow, unblocking the mind and emotional system. Beautiful. Full inhalation. Exhale. Relax. Stop the breathing for some time. No need to frown. Relax the face. Just observe what feelings are happening in the body. Some of you can hold it for a long time. Do it then. Whenever you need to breathe again, exhale first, emptying the lungs, then full inhalation. And hold for 15 seconds the breath in. Feel an expansion, a rising, as you're holding the breath for 15 seconds. Take a moment to let everything settle. And I'm sure you can relax the face muscles a little bit more, but also I'm sure that you can feel on a subtle level, maybe some sensations through the skin of the arms, maybe the hands, like you're feeling every cell in your body has been triggered a little bit, is alive a little bit more. There's life energy flowing through the body, and that you have not just a physical body, but also a body of energy. Feeling that. As you're calming now your breath, let it go very smoothly, very slow. Let this technique of strong breathing, let it have its effect on you. Let it bring some more harmony, some healing into the body. Like you're smiling and watching and observing the technique still work in your systems. Let everything happen what needs to happen. Beautiful. Last round, this type of breathing. If you feel okay, 30 breaths, but like I said before, don't push yourself, go over your limits if your body is not capable of doing this. Otherwise, you can do it nice and strong. Take a nice deep exhalation and start. Going like this, with full power, fully oxygenating, opening up and unblocking. 15 more breaths, a bit like climbing up a mountain step by step, starting to increase and activate all systems, every cell in the body. 8 more breaths. Last 3 full deep breaths. Full inhalation. Exhale halfway, stop your breathing for some time. Feel a body of energy. Every cell in the body is a living thing. There's life flowing through it. Feel it. Like I said before, if you have not done so already, take a full exhalation first, then a full inhalation and hold for 15 seconds and feel an outward expansion, like a growing sensation. Letting everything settle. Let the technique still do its work in you. Give it the space. Just observe with a kind smile, like you're letting in every corner of the body and every layer of your being, harmonizing taking place. In whichever way it feels or is being done. Become okay, let it happen. Beautiful. Let everything settle. Sometimes certain feelings or emotions can come up. It's all part of the process. It's all good. We're going to do one more breathing practice, which is a bit also strong breathing, but then we're going to slow down the breath very much and learn to slow down and breathing less and less deep, less and less time, like slow, calm breaths. But first, the breathing is strong. What we do is first taking a couple of nice deep breaths and then exhaling, making a sound like like you're emptying from the heart out, emptying from the mind out, everything that you don't need. And then again, a nice breath in, and again, emptying out. Then we're gonna slow down the breath. I'm gonna guide us through it. Make sure that you're still sitting comfortably. Exhale first, just keeping the spine straight, and take a deep inhalation from the belly up into the top of the lungs and making a sound like Slow breath in, belly, heart, top of the lungs. Again, keep going like this. If you can do it slower, you do it slower. Take your time. Five more breaths like this. Use every breath to empty from the depths of your being, just emptying out and filling back up with fresh new oxygen and energy. Last 2 breaths. Now we're gonna keep making that sound on the exhalation, but doing it now super slow, slowing down your own tempo until a breath in will take about maybe 15 seconds, hold for a little moment, and then you exhale for 20, maybe 30 seconds. Do it slow. Use every breath to cleanse on a deeper level. To empty what you don't need. Empty. And closing the mouth. Relax the face muscles, relax the jaw, bring the tongue against the roof of the mouth. And then for some very, very slow breaths in, filling up with fresh, new awareness, energy. Like you're feeling actually right now, it's okay, I'm bringing new awareness, kindness, love, universal, godly, divine acceptance, consciousness into my whole being. To bring healing. So you breathe very, very slow from the belly up to the heart. Nothing too deep, very slow up to the top of the chest. You hold for a little moment, you smile a bit with the exhalation, like you're expanding out even further. Like you're growing every layer of your being with more consciousness, with more light. I'm sure you can relax a little bit more the eyebrows, the eyelids, the lips, the jaw, the arms, the hands, but also your breathing muscles, also the heart area. Relax it, let that go. If there's still some tension, okay, if you can't relax it, accepting it, but letting the breathing come in and out of the body. And with each breath out, let go a little bit more. Creating acceptance. And with kindness, just observing whatever state of feeling, whatever state of being, feeling okay with it. It's all right. I give it some space. I give it some space. Just sitting for a moment and becoming all right with it all. For a moment, again with very gentle, calm breath, as you're creating complete acceptance. Feeling how you are alive, that every feeling that you have, every sensation, mentally, physically, emotionally, is something that makes you feel you are alive. Feeling life happen. Accepting life as it happens. Creating unity. So may life, this universe, God, divine reality bless you with harmony, health, and inner peace. For 3 more very calm breaths, invite that state of health and harmony, inner peace into your life, like you can already feel it, like wonderful. So that's how it feels to be in peace. So that's how it feels to be in acceptance or to feel healthy. Thank you. Feel free to move a little bit. The fingers, move a bit the arms, the shoulders. If you need to move the feet, you do that. But then staying seated, but with full awareness moving. Feel how you can move the body a bit. How does it feel? Last very important part of the practice, reading a state of being to the belly, the heart, and the mind. We rub the hands together. We place the hands on the belly, we breathe towards our belly, and for a little moment we bring some kindness. First of all, on a physical level, our digestive system, every day taking all the nutrients into the body and putting the waste out of the body. Every day doing that, non-stop, feeling a little smile towards the belly, saying, wonderful, great job, thank you. Thank you. Feeling some kindness, some warmth from the hands to the belly. And taking that state of acceptance, that state of gratitude a little bit further. Feeling in the moment as you're sitting now, like it's actually okay, it's actually all right. I'm accepting this moment and feeling grateful that you, for instance, could do this practice, or that you can still move the body, or that you have the ability and the time to do this practice, so that you feel for a little moment like wonderful. It's all good in this moment, it's okay, thank you, thank you. Like you smile with the belly. And again, rubbing the hands together, make them nice and warm. And placing the hands over the heart and the lungs. Feeling that warmth of the hands, and again, generating a state of gratitude. Every day your heart is pumping about 20,000 times a day. You're breathing the whole day through. Oxygen in, carbon dioxide out. Like you're breathing a state of gratitude, like wonderful, thank you lungs, thank you heart, thank you for doing such hard work. And on a deeper level, breathing from the belly, that state of gratitude, that state of complete acceptance up to the heart. Like you breathe a state to the heart like it's okay. That you can start to accept. When you can accept, you can start to forgive. You can let go. And when you can start to open up and let go, the heart can shine. You can smile with your emotional system. You can feel complete acceptance, love, and kindness. Breathe that state into the heart. Forgiveness, kindness, love, acceptance. One more time, rubbing the hands together. Rubbing. And placing the palms over the eyes. With the eyes closed, you maybe see some colors. The eyes are always functioning, also when the eyelids are closed. But with some calm, deep breaths, breathe kind of into your brain, into your mind, that state of okayness, that state of acceptance. Take a nice deep breath in and smile with the brain. Beautiful. Massage a little bit the eyes, massage the forehead, massage the temples. And like that, going over the body, giving your body some kind acceptance, some kind attention. Massage maybe where it's a little bit needed more. Place your hand over it, smile some kindness into the area where it's needed. Take a little moment to feel that state of harmony, that state of okayness, that state of gratitude that you have created. Sit with it for just a couple of breaths. Breathe it. friends. May we all be blessed with peace, love, and wisdom. Keep taking time for yourself every day to reconnect again with this state of being, this state of completeness, your pure divine being, pure divine consciousness, and start shining light in the world. Peace and love.